It's okay, pal. Hey everyone, welcome to Xbox On. Now people think me and Benny don't get on, but that's rubbish.
Yeah, it's a load of codswallop, so what we thought we would do is take a look at some video game characters that genuinely drive us up the wall.
So here is a list of some of our not so favourite characters in gaming. Imagine yourself driving through Liberty City on your way to a mission when all of a sudden... Hey Nico, want to go bowling? Yes, no annoying people in gaming list would ever be complete without Nico Bellic's cousin Roman and his incessant phone calls. To be fair to Roman, other friends would contact you just as much, but Roman was that extra level of annoying because 1, he pulls out the "but I'm your family" card, and 2, he lied to us. Come to America, he said. Live a life of luxury, he said. So you did.
All I hear about is Mr. Big, Mr. Roman, living the American dream. Sports cars, condos, women, money, the beach, opportunity.
But instead of the sports cars he spoke about, you discover that he actually has a tiny rubbish taxi company. And there are no hot tubs in his dingy broker flat.
Screw you, you idiot!
He also piled up huge gambling debts that put him into dangerous situations that you, Nico, had to constantly help him out of. Like, dude, you're really lucky you're family, or else I'd be throwing you off the Statue of Happiness right now. He also liked to think he was a hit with the ladies with a rather presumptuous voicemail.
Ladies, this is Roman Bellic, but I guess you already know that. Leave a message.
Dude, no. Have you seen the shirts you wear? No.
Now, I think I have to mention the most famous annoying character of all time, Winston the Butler. There was nothing worse than hearing that wrestling tray behind you while you tried to complete tasks within Lara's home. You were doing Lara's assault course, or just having a look around her home and trying to solve some of the puzzles inside. He was so annoying. In fact, I think everyone at least tried to lock him inside the freezer so he wouldn't be able to follow you around the house, even though his annoying face and tray would still stick through the door. There was literally no benefit to his existence other than to annoy you and get in your way, so locking him in the freezer was the only option. That's perfectly cool, right?
My next choice on this list is not so much one character as a group of characters who all share a common interest in music. We thought we'd left the annoyance of the beggar women and drunkards far behind in Assassin's Creed, but they were merely replaced in Assassin's Creed 2 with minstrels. You'd be on an assassination mission when some bloke with a lute would come up to you singing his rubbish tunes and get between you and the person you were desperately trying to stab in the face. Dude, just move. Yes, you play a lovely tune, but my hidden blade has a very important meeting with the back of that guy's neck and I really don't want to miss it. You couldn't push them out of the way because you just attract attention, and you couldn't stab them because Ezio didn't kill civilians. Whatever, Animus. Fortunately, the devs listened to our cries of, the beggar women were so annoying in the last game, how do we get them to go away? And added a way for you to easily get rid of the minstrels. Make it rain!
Coins! Now that's what I like it!
Money!
Just throw them some money and they drop their loot to scrabble around on the floor trying to pick up all those precious florins. Why else do you think Ezio had to buy all those shops? It wasn't to help in his fight against the Templars, it was just to raise enough money to get those bloody minstrels off his back.
Coins! Va bene!
Now, my next character that I love to hate in games is on one of my most favourite games of all time, Oblivion. Now, not only is this RPG franchise one of the most epic games I've ever played, it also has a character which you would just like to put your magic spells to good use and turn him into a pile of ash. Your adoring fan, which you gain through fighting in the gladiator arena and becoming the grand champion, would love to do anything for you, including pestering you into oblivion, or carry your sword, or shine your boots, or even a back rub if you ask him to, but I just can't get over the fact that he's just the ultimate tag-along who will follow you everywhere without question. He's just one of those infuriating characters that you would just love to hate.
Okay, so you've fought off a load of raiders, got a fusion core, fought a death claw, set up a settlement, and you're wandering around the Commonwealth trying to find materials to build houses, beds, get food and water, only to be greeted with this.
I'll hand it to you. This place isn't awful. It's still a hole, but it could be worse.
Oh well, thanks Marci. Really glad to know that I'm appreciated and that you realise all the hard work that goes into making sure that you don't get pulled to pieces by raiders. Every time you walk past her, she has another snarky thing to say. I mean, I'm trying, Marci. I'm really trying. And all you do is say horrible things to me.
Sure, let me just stop what I'm doing to talk to you. I'm being sarcastic. Leave me alone.
Look, Marci, I was frozen, defrosted, watched my wife get shot and son kidnapped, frozen again, defrosted a second time only to find a vault full of dead people, made my escape only to discover a desolate world full of irradiated creatures and people that all want to separate my limbs from the rest of my body, and I just stopped a load of raiders from killing you. The least you could do is be nice.
What gave you the idea we're friends?
Eventually, Marci does start to warm up to you with some of the things that she says, but that death stare. Somehow, I don't think I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire is Marci's tune.
I want to set the world on fire.
Getting past the initial annoyance that you only play as Snake for 50 minutes in the entire game and then have to play as the wet lettuce that is Raiden for the rest of it. You also have to go through the campaign with Colonel Campbell constantly telling you what button to push, even though you know what button you need to push.
Push the left stick in the direction you want to move.
Like, it's not the first time I've ever played a game, Campbell, and it's constant, over and over and over again. Oh, you don't need to give me the ins and outs of what a bomb does. I'm all for story building, but seriously, this just takes it a step too far. Oh, and towards the end of the game, Colonel Campbell completely loses his shit while you're completely butt naked while in the belly of Arsenal gear, saying things like,
Actually, I'm in really bad shape financially.
And
I need scissors. 61.
Or
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
like, I went ahead, turned my console off, and didn't save my game. What a
Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
Drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and let us know in the comments below if there are any other video game characters that drive you up the wall.
Don't forget to subscribe, and if you are on Facebook or Twitter, jump over to YouTube and subscribe to us because you are missing out.
And we'll see you guys next time.